That's right. Emily Arthur just graduated from Corner Canyon High School, where she gave an amazing speech at graduation, and now she's looking forward to college. Emily, welcome to the newscast. We're so glad to have you here today.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was in attendance because my boys graduated from Corner Canyon as well, and I have to tell you that speech was awesome. And as soon as I saw it, I said, we need to get her on the news to talk to us about that because it's such an inspiring message. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so you started out talking a little bit about the message that your doctors had to your parents when you were born and diagnosed with Down syndrome. Tell us a little bit about what was said.
Well, my parents were worried about me having Down syndrome is because they have a hard time, like, how I'm going to walk, how I'm going to talk, but I didn't do anything to that. And then I started out having low muscle tone, and I was really floppy as a baby, and I have low muscle tone. I couldn't help it because it's part of my disability.
But now you've learned to overcome those obstacles. What was it that made you say, you know what, I'm not going to let that hold me back, and I'm going to succeed in life?
I want to succeed, like get into college, and after college, and then I will have my big future ahead of me, and then I will probably get married.
Married? Any prospects along those lines right now?
No.
No, not yet? Okay. There's plenty of time to figure that stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your graduation speech. What was it like standing in front of all those people in the Huntsman Center and delivering that speech?
Well, I never did a speech before, and I was really nervous, really nerve-wracking because I never done this kind of thing before in front of thousands of people.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there for sure.
And then after I managed to get a standing ovation, everybody clapped for me, and they just keep clapping. I forgot to stand up because I was sitting down.
Yeah, well, you stood up and bowed as you should have. It was awesome. Let's talk a little bit about your message. You talked about don't miss out on Holland just because you were supposed to land in Italy. What does that mean to you?
So the title is called "When Everything is Finished, That Will Be the Beginning," and it's a message that I wrote to do a speech. And I said, like, there will come a time when you think everything is finished, that will be the beginning. Yep,
that was a great message.
And then the moral of the story is about the Colosseum and Michelangelo. And it's supposed to be about a trip of family who have planned it to Italy by Amy Pearl Kingsley. And then it says something like,
said enjoy Holland, even though you landed in Holland instead of Italy, right?
Yeah.
So take advantage of your situation, which you have done. So next for you is college at Utah State University, and we brought on some additional guests for us. This is Alan and Nikki Lawrence with Ruby's Rainbow. You guys tell us a little bit about what Ruby's Rainbow is all about.
Sure. Yeah, Ruby's Rainbow was started by a good friend of ours who had a child with Down syndrome, who has a daughter with Down syndrome, and she wanted to start a foundation which could raise money to provide scholarships for adults with Down syndrome. And
because these are expensive programs when you get to the college level.
Exactly, very expensive. And today, by the end of this year, we will have raised $600,000, and we'll be able to provide 200 scholarships.
That's awesome. I wonder if maybe there's one for Emily here?
You know, Emily, I think back in April, maybe you applied for a Ruby's Rainbow scholarship.
You remember doing that?
Well, today we are excited to present to you a $5,000 scholarship.
Look how awesome is that?
From Ruby's Rainbow.
Will that help pay for college?
Yes. Okay?
Yep.
And we printed out a check because your mom told us how much you love these big printed checks. So you can
she
hang
gets
it up
to take
in your
this
room.
home, hang it up in
Exactly,
your
that is
All
yours
right, that's
to take.
awesome. Hey, what a great cause that you guys are working toward. We appreciate you joining us for this segment. And
we're honored.
Emily, congratulations to you. $5,000 scholarship you'll put to use at Utah State University. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate having you guys.